welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a very exciting video. I did a poll on Instagram, well not really a poll, but I just put a post out and I said, what videos would you guys be interested in? And a lot of you talked about my hair care routine or my expectations versus reality when dyeing your hair, and I did really like that idea of that video, but I thought that I don't really have that much experience so far since it's my first time like really dyeing my hair like really like unique color. So I thought that I would just talk about my hair care routine, especially because a lot of you have been asking. I post pictures recently of my hair and of my hair color. And if you didn't know, my hair color is blue. It is like this teal turquoise color. It was a lot more vibrant when I first got it, but keep in mind that I got this hair color done 7 weeks ago, about 7 weeks ago. I got it done on September 5th, and it's been 7 weeks since. And usually when we talk about blue hair dye on Asian hair, or just blue hair dye in general, blue is the color that fades the fastest, according to my hairstylist. And the fastest, is that even a word? Blue fades faster than most colors. So when we talk about blue hair color, whenever people get blue hair done, they always want it to last to the maximum amount of time that they can. So I just thought I would do like a hair care routine since a lot of you have just been asking about my hair and just saying really nice things about my hair on Instagram and in videos in general. So yeah, we're just gonna hop into the products that I use. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is getting your hair dyed and how the logistics go into that. So before this hair, I did not have virgin hair. I actually dyed my hair I think twice before, and one was me going full on pink when I had really short like guy hair. I dyed a huge chunk of it pink, so my hair wasn't virgin hair. It was already exposed to some of the chemicals, but that was like maybe 5 years ago, so I did really grow the hair out and I cut it out, so this is probably new virgin hair that I dyed. But I also did highlights every 2 years or so after the pink, so once again it was a little bit exposed to bleach, and it was a little bit non-virgin, so that's just what I'm saying. I'm just also, disclaimer, this might be a little bit different for all hair types and all like hair, like depending on like what kind of ethnicity you are, you might have a different hair type or hair texture. And generally, I don't know much about Asian hair, but according to my hair is very oily. I produce oils very quickly and very easily, probably because I have bangs too, so it produces oils on my forehead. But generally, it's also very thick. I feel like my hair is not very thin. It's very thick and very durable, so I really like that. And so I made the decision to dye my hair blue because it's something that I've wanted to do since, I don't even know since when. I wanted to dye my hair blue for a long time, and I thought it'd be a perfect fit since I was going into my senior year. I wanted a change in my hair and my wardrobe because it's senior year. I mean, you really want to make an impact on your last year of high school. So I just took the leap and I dyed it. So I didn't want to dye my entire head blue because I didn't want to deal with roots, and I didn't want to deal with going back to the salon every 3 months to get my roots touched up, because first of all, I'm a lazy person, and second of all, it's just gonna cost a lot of money. So I decided to go the route of ombre dyeing it from black to blue. And I saw that this was a huge thing that was done and a trend on Instagram and Pinterest, so I took the leap and I did it. And the first thing you want to make sure in doing your hair is picking the right salon. Don't worry about the price for now. Hair in general gets really pricey, especially if it's done well, but don't settle for a very like cheap and inexpensive salon if they're not going to do it right. So please look at the pictures of any shops that you're reviewing to see if that is your style and to see if that's what you can imagine your hair looking like in a few months. So that's what I really did. I didn't really look at the price at first. Of course, price played a big factor. I remember this one salon that I looked at had really nice hair, you know, reviews and everything, but it was just crazy expensive, like more expensive than how much it took to get this done. So I ended up with going to Excellent Beauty Salon. They're here, they're a local hair studio. Thank God they weren't in the city. And so I went there. And this process took about 10 hours. Yes, very long. Asian hair is very, very dark. I literally had like pitch black hair. So it was really hard to, first of all, bleach it. Bleaching alone took 6 hours because they had to bleach it twice. So yeah, they had to bleach it twice and then they had to apply the hair dye. So when they bleached it, I'll insert some pics, but it looked like this really like whitish yellow. Like it was the lightest it's ever been. I was really scared at first when they first dyed it, and it just looked really white and just, oh, it was terrifying. I actually thought it was gonna be like that. But then I thought like, oh, if it's this light, then the color must go on really, really well. And I was right. They made it really as light as they could so that the color would go on. And I'm super happy with how my hair was, like how durable it was throughout the entire process. Even now, it's not like drying out or anything. It's super, super like really bouncy and just, it holds a curl really well. It's not like crispy or crunchy, or there's a lot of dead ends at the end. And that's mainly because of just my hair type in general. Even though I've dyed my hair before, I think it's very resilient in general, and it could hold my hair type really well. So yeah, that's my little hair care story. 10 hours in a salon, sitting down. Thank God my sister was there to get me some lunch. But in general, that's how I got my hair dyed. Sorry, I'm just like very cough. And there are a bunch of ways you could do this at home, but I really just did not trust myself with doing my hair myself, especially because I wanted to do it because I've like wanted to do it for a while now, so it wasn't a decision that I just made on the spot and wasn't willing to pay a lot for. So in total, my hair cost $360, and that is with tips given to the people. So I would say, yes, that's a little bit more pricey. Whenever I told people the price when they asked, they were just like gawking at me. And yeah, that's a lot to pay, but honestly, I'm super happy with the results. When it first came out, I posted a picture on Instagram, and that, no kidding, was my most liked photo of this entire year, of my entire Instagram existence. So you can also tell a lot of people liked it as well. But also, now that I'm seeing the actual the resilience of it and how long it has stayed, I am saying, hell yeah, it is worth it, because it looks exactly what it looks like when I first got it done. I'll post like close-up pictures and everything, but it looks exactly how it looked like when I got it done at first, and I'm just really happy with that. I'm happy that they honestly stayed true to their word when they said that it would last for a pretty long time, and that if I took care of it really well. So yeah, that's another thing, taking care of your colored hair really well. This is a super big thing, because I have friends who dyed their hair blue, and after they dyed their hair blue, they just got super lazy and they didn't take care of it. So then it started turning green really, really fast, and it started just looking really, really streaky. So I take a huge pride in my hair. I would say that I spend an hour on my hair every single day. I know, that's a lot of time, especially for a high school student, but if you're planning on dyeing your hair and spending that much money on your hair, at least take care of it and make it last for the entire duration of it. Like, he said this was supposed to last 3 months, but at this point in my hair, whatever, I'm pretty sure it's gonna last a little bit longer than that since I'm taking such good care of it. So in today's video, I'm just going to share a few tips, and let's get started. So the first tip that I'm going to share is do not wash your hair every single day. I know that's kind of common sense, and I know that's what doctors recommend anyway, but no kidding, no joke, when I did not have this colored hair, I washed my hair every single freaking day. And that was mainly because my hair, like I said, was really oily, so I wanted to, especially since I had bangs, if I don't wash these bangs and keep them, they're gonna look really like soggy and very like sticking together. So if I want it to look this way, I need to wash my hair every day, but I found a way around that. And the answer is dry shampoo. Woo! I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of dry shampoo before, and I just really like found dry shampoo during this stage of doing my hair. So my stylist recommended that I wash my hair twice a week, or at least every 3 or 2 days, and that's what I like to do. I like to wash it every 3 days. So on the first day that I wash my hair, of course, it's gonna look the best. It's gonna look most styled and most like beautiful, but during the second day, I still feel that it looks great, and that's because so on the second day that I don't wash my hair, if I feel like I don't need dry shampoo, like it's not itchy, I will not put dry shampoo, because again, the more product you put on, the more like disgusting that it's going to get, and the less days that it will last. So on the third day, it definitely starts to become itchy and a lot more like hard to maintain. So then I use this, and this is by Batiste. I've been using this ever since, and it's a dry shampoo, and this is in the coconut and exotic tropical, but I also have one in the floral and flirty blush, which I do not like the smell of, so just warning you, it smells like freaking flowers. But this one smells like a Hawaiian paradise, which I actually really, really love. So I use this, and what I will do is I will just take my hair and kind of like bring it up so you can see like at least my like, what is it called? My hairline or whatever. And what I'll do is I'll just spray it. I'm not going to spray now since this is first day hair, but I'll spray it around a few feet away like that. And then what I'll do is I'll go like that and kind of rub it into my hair so that it soaks up the dry shampoo. But also because dry shampoo, if you spray it on just right away, it's gonna look white. It's gonna be like a white cast. So I have to rub it in a little bit to get rid of that white cast. So yeah, this I think is a really good brand. I think a lot of people start out with this, but I know there's a lot of other more expensive high-end dry shampoos. This is like kind of like a drugstore dry shampoo. It cost me about $9, so I'm super happy with it. So yeah, dry shampoo, wash your hair 3 times a day. Even if you're not used to it, you gotta train your hair to kind of get into that state and mode of, you know, like in order to maintain your color, because guess what I learned? The less you wash it, the longer it will stay. I know, right? I didn't know that. Second tip is sacrificing your hot water. And this is a huge difference. This made a huge difference in my hair care routine. I saw a lot of people, especially with my sister, because she got her hair dyed a little bit silver and a little bit blonde, and she washed her hair every night. Well, not every night, but like every 2 to 3 nights, but she washed it with warm to hot water, and that just ruined it. It took away the silver color really fast, and her hair turned ashy blonde. And even if you use like coloring shampoo, the hot water, I don't know why, what happens, it just breaks down the dye easier. So what I do is I sacrifice my hot and warm showers for cold water. Now, it's not like super cold water, so please don't tell your parents or don't let me condone that I'm telling you to wash your hair in an ice bath, because that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying to sacrifice a little bit of your hot water just when you're washing your hair. So what I like to do is I like to go like this and put my hair out to the water and just wash it, soak it with some really cool to warm water. Not really like, it's not hot to the touch or it's not a little bit warm, but it's a little bit cool. It's like that in between, that sweet spot. And then I will pull back my hair like that and then just wash my body with the hot water, because it is freaking fall time and I'm not going to wash my body with cold water. But I felt like this made such a huge difference, especially because, you know, when you have dyed hair and you're washing your hair and you see the dye on the floor, I did not see like basically any dye the first few days I washed my hair with the cold water, and that's because it just broke it down less. I think that's like the sciencey terms for it. But I saw like just increasingly as I washed it with more cold water that even now after 7 weeks I see none of the dye coming out on the floor. I look at the floor every single day and I never see any of the dye come out on the floor or on my hands, so I am blessed. Like, this is like not a tip that most people talk about, but guys, cold water, it works. The next tip that I have is using color treated shampoo, and especially with blue hair, I just found the perfect shampoo for you guys. If you guys have blue hair, I got you. I started using purple shampoo because my hairstylist said it was fine for it, and the only reason I used purple shampoo was because my sister had it on hand, because I told you she dyed her hair silver earlier than I did, so I just thought I'm not gonna go out and buy a new blue shampoo, so I'm just gonna use this purple one. And honestly, I think I didn't really do anything on my hair, but it didn't preserve it either, because when I took out the purple shampoo on my hands, I saw that the blue dye was in my hands, and I was like, no, the blue dye's coming off. So I went out and bought a really good shampoo. So I'm not saying this works for everyone, but this worked for me. So this is by Theorie, and it's the Monoi and Burity Oil Glossing Conditioner, and it's good for basically hair color, so hair treated color, yeah, treated hair color. So this is what it looks like. It's the Theorie. I'm gonna do like a close-up on it. Can you see that? So this is what it looks like. It's a huge bottle, and I got the shampoo and the conditioner, and this is just what I use for color treated hair. It's supposed to be very, like, let me just read this. So just in general, I think other than protecting my hair from the stripping my colors, I think this made my hair really shiny as well. As you can see, like, my hair does not look dry and crunchy. It looks really like shiny and vibrant, and I'm pretty sure that is because of this holy grail. Like, I swear to God, this is beautiful. And it's a keratin treatment. It says safe for color and keratin treated hair. It has natural ingredients, and it just smells amazing. It makes your hair smell amazing. So I don't know what more you could ask for, honestly. And finally, before I end this video, because this video is getting way too long, I wanted to talk about styling. So when I style my hair, obviously you can see in most of my videos that I have my hair curled, and I do not use a hair curler or hair straightener. I do not put heat on my hair other than my bangs for when I am blow drying it, because that's how I get like that round shape. I do not touch the hair curler or the hair dryer. So you're probably wondering, why? How the hell do I get these beautiful curls? And I use something called the headband method, which is basically, let me see if I can find it here. Okay, so what you're basically doing is, I'm not going to do a hair tutorial because my sister actually does it for me because I suck at it, but you take a headband that's kind of like this, something that's very stretchy, and I'll put a link down to some of these. This is from Goody, and what I do is I just put the headband like that so that it sits like a crown on your head, and you take basically a piece of hair and you like put it in the headband. Can you see what I'm doing? Put it in the headband like that, and then you sleep with it overnight, and it literally comes out with these beautiful voluptuous curls. It was like a method that I was like so baffled at, like damn, like how did people think of this? And it's honestly so comfortable to sleep with. Of course I have a little bit shorter hair, so I have to tie it in with bobby pins, but even that doesn't annoy me from sleeping. I do it every single day. It does not annoy me at all, so yeah. And if you need a little bit of a kick, if your hair does not hold curls as much as it should, I use this ouai hair care thing, this wave spray. It's a spray ondulation. It kind of smells a little bit funky. I don't know how to describe the smell. Like, it's just very like florally and perfumey. Ugh, I don't know. But I don't really like the smell, but of course this is like my holy grail. Before I got my hair dyed, when my hair was a little bit more like oily and slick, I had to use this so that it held the curls better. But now that I dyed my hair, I find that it holds the curls better. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I fried the shit out of my hair. Who knows? Okay guys, I hope you guys enjoyed my hair care routine. I really loved filming this video and just answering all the questions that a lot of you guys proposed in my videos and my Instagram. If you guys have any more questions on my hair, let me know down below and I will answer them. But yeah, that's all for today's video. I'm going to do a little bit close-ups of my hair and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!